Even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20,
south of downtown Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Buffalo Bills. Hello, everybody. We're Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Chiefs, they come in off a loss last time out, but overall they've been playing well. 6 wins and 8 prior to that defeat. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
And he's able to move forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. From the 29, here's the 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Viking, hey.
Now McNabb. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Now it's McNabb. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
McNabb. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's got this down to the 35.
Go! 70 Timberwolves. Ready, go! Ready.
McNabb to throw. Quick slide here to Smith. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Yards on the pickup.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. From the gun, here's McNabb. And ball caught by Harrison. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal.
The 7-yard line.
They'll run here with Ingram. And that one balled up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
The Chiefs' 11-yard line.
And again, it's Ingram. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down. Here's McNabb. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
And his kick is indeed good. And the Bills' opening drive yields 3. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. It's an 89-yard kick return. And the Chiefs are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Cutler now to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Check that.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And there, of course, is a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. Not only in this matchup, they match up very well against each other.
Third and 6.
Ready.
To throw, McNabb. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are able to move back in front. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers. Team that sucked them last week resolves itself this time around.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Here's Cutler to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. 10-6 the score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Now to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Launching one for Henderson. That's caught inside the 20. All the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great play there. 64 yards. And the Chiefs take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. And he'll get into the end zone, so that pushes the lead up to 4. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. This faded after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fighting to stay upright. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. He gives it left side to Johnson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17. At the 42-yard
They'll
line.
look to throw. Complete. Smith has it. That's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. But he's taken down. Chiefs sack. The defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The Bills send the punter out, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. The Chiefs offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently 2nd in that category. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build on the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Well, that confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Pretty good burst there as he gets this across midfield and down to the 46.
First and 10 at the 46.
They run again on first down. Peterson. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run. Right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They'll find Henderson there. It's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line.
First down.
Now Cutler. And he's got this one to Henderson. It's caught. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
First down, Kansas City.
Out of the gun, it's Cutler. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. To throw again is Cutler. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it up to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime. That's caught. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. And not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
That is incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshines. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Throwing here, Cutler. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He's going to be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
That's good.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So the first down run lost a couple, and now they come out 2nd and 12. Now Cutler
at the 43-yard line.
He finds his man, complete. And caught it up. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Covered by the Bills.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense offense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. His throw incomplete.
Now you could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Come on, set. Hawk 70.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They give to Ingram up the middle. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Ready?
2nd and 11 now.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11
Ready?
at the 50-yard line.
Cut.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got it in wide open, complete. They all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
At the Chiefs' 19-yard line.
Go.
Now back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he has brought this one back. A football recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here.
The Chiefs will set up.
They'll look to throw. And as the two teams try to go on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Chiefs 30, Bills 10.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now McNabb. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
3rd and 14.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they get him once again. The Bills send the punter out. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's pulled in at the 32. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
22 yards there, a 1st down.
First down.
To throw, Cutler. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there, 37 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on Buffalo. Or the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own doorpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive over here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
At the 38-yard line.
Now it's McNabb. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 33.
That's good for a Bills.
Out of the gun, McNabb. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
First down.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Ready?
McNabb. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Chiefs are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. They'll try and wind down some clock with Peterson. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And the defensive penetration there blew that play up and got him 2 points.
How about how they got off at the snap of the football, got upfield into the backfield, and created the big play? That's the key to everything.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Looking to put a drive together.
Go! Liking 18!
From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. Well, he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
A gain of a yard.
We're at the 41, second and 9.
Bronco 80. Ready.
In motion goes the tight end. McNabb to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
From the gun, here's McNabb. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And he's going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Bills first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the middle, Ingram. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here's McNabb. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Davis. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Hey!
Check that. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And the Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. And it's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
To throw, McNabb. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got his tight end, that's complete. That's Daniels. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Ingram is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. They're going to look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This has been a long one to put a model in form, and after this one's done, you just feel like in the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Ready, go! 70 Lions! Go!
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed. We'll give a review, and this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above.
After review of the play,
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Peterson. And they'll get him down up past the 15.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 12. And a first down, Chiefs.
Cutler's going to throw it. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Cutler looking to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Again, it's Cutler. They'll find Henderson there. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So the Chiefs opt to keep the offense out there, and they'll line up to go for 2.
The Chiefs.
Cutler now to throw. And this is going to be caught. So 2 more to the lead as they continue to hold it on here in the 4th.
Bills 12.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better, and try and execute that on the way out the door. Maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides.
While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do he got a song with that punk? I mean, do he hit the club in this song? Come on. Do he rock a weed 30 inches long? Do he got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour. Hit that back room. You be that, I be that. We can get it. Tonight I'm on it. Tonight I'm in a zone. Bass jumping, club pumping, it's hot. These coming in that club cause they won't try. I won't say I got a feel for you little nice, but I got a feel for you little nice. I pay the whole bill for you little nice. I do my little jig for you little nice. Then he whispered in my ear.